Repeat offender, supporter of the cause, Jason Mansour. Thank you for your kind contribution, Jason. And Jason wants to do Ocean Sighs by Jane's Addiction. So here we go with our first, we kind of did Jane Says, kind of, sort of, in your very 8th guitar lesson. But here we go with our first, for real, Jane's Addiction. He said, do it acoustic if you want, and I think this song interprets very well on acoustic, so that's what we're going to do. Here we go with the beginning, which is where most things start. So grab me an E chord, and what you're going to do is move it up 1, 2, 3 frets. That's now a G, except for the funky open B and E strings, which the B doesn't change the G-ness of it. Good thing there's no P chord. But the E makes it makes it a 6. Anyways, who cares? So you're going to pluck in 6s. I don't really care what you pluck. Pluck 6 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 12 things. And then you're going to move it down 1 fret. This is an F sharp, kind of, sort of. 12 more. Down 1 fret to F, sort of, kind of. And then down to E, where we're going to do 6. And then strum on E, F, F sharp, and then we're going to do it again, starting on kind of, sort of, G. And it slows down and strums that F chord, and that's how you do the intro. I'm going to do this in little itty-bitty pieces because I'm not at all familiar with this song. Don't move, be right back. All right, now for the meat of this song, you're going to go E, G, 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 and then you're going to employ, if your name is Lloyd, the technique of strum, slide, strum, strum. Keep your G shape, and you're going to slide it up 2 frets after strumming, and then you're going to strum 2 more times. That was all out of order. Strum, slide, strum, strum, and then back down, strum, slide, strum, strum, 1 more strum, and then E, E, E. Now, you can keep your G shape because if you strum these strings by accident, they're at least the right note. And translated to acoustic, that's kind of cool in the way Porch is too, right? Yeah. Anyway, so E, G, 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 strum, slide, strum, 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 slide, strum, 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 E, E, E. Here comes the variations on that. The variations on that. So, you can give it a big whoom. From anywhere up Heresville, you could do 12, you could do 15, doesn't really much matter. Also, sometimes he does banana pudding. Banana pudding on the 17th fret of the E string, 16th of the A string, going down to the 15, 14 E, A. It's like a little mini, this part of your G. Sloppier and messier, the better. Now, here's the thing. Sometimes you hear the bass line go like this. G, E, D, E. And Dave Navarro, of course, does not have a low D string. He's in standard tuning. So the way he copes with that one is... So, 1 G, bend it, and then an E, power chord, and then kind of a just open, because what you have when you do open is A and D open. That's the D's root and D's fifth, and then this E is just sort of an unfortunate remnant of the way the guitar is tuned. But that's what he does there. The other way he takes care, or the other option, which sometimes happens, is... which is more like a little G, because if you pluck like B, G, and D, you now have a little tiny G chord. It's like A, right? So A flat, and then if you moved your fingers down one more, there's nothing left to do because that's the end of the guitar. That's G. D, G, and B. So bend the E string 3rd fret, then do an E power chord, and then in context. Oops, in context. Oh, no. That was the other one. That was that one in context. Here's that one. The other one. That's what I meant to do. One more time. Now the other one. So notice, like, sometimes if I'm ending with one of these, I'm just doing an E power chord. If it's convenient, I'm doing a whole E chord. But yeah, there's the variations. Boom. Banana pudding. Boom, 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 boom. And boom, boom, da, da, da. Awesome. Next part. All right, now to the bridge where the guitar is doing something tinkly in the background there. What you're going to do is grab an E chord. Now put your pinky finger on the baby E string 2nd fret for 2 strums and off for 2 strums. Now to B2 for 1 strum and off, E2, and then 2 quick ones with it off. So that half is... Now B2, off, E2, off, and wait an extra 8th note, and then your pointer finger's gonna come off, and then back on, and then 2 quick ones, regular. So all together that looks like this. Smoothly at speed. That was not smoothly. Smoothly at speed. There it is. Woohoo! Onward. Coming out of the tinkly part, G, D, it goes into its thing. Before it stops abruptly, don't move. Like I just stopped abruptly. Yeah, so it's doing its thing and then it stops on the G. So echo. And then it goes E, G, A suspended 2, that's A with an open B string, until it goes back into its thing for the solo. If you're going crazy and that's not intense enough for you, do the root 5 major bar chords. A string, that's an E note, that's why I sound like Elmer Fudd trying to say E and A at the same time. An E note on the A string, 7th fret, and then complete your little A shape here with your ring finger on D, G, B, 9. So I'm going to call out this fret. This stays relatively the same as this. 7, up to 10, 12. That's cool if you have 2 guitars. And the other guy's rocking away an E minor pentatonic. 12, 15, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 15, 12, 15. Do whatever suits your druthers there. My grandfather taught me that word. Let me keep listening. Don't move. I mean, I assume it's like a shortened version of would rather. Do your would rathers as a noun. Anyways, yeah, so the rest of the song, everything has already been represented. They do the G, D, A thing in the middle of their crazy solo, and then they go back into it. And then they do the E, G, A sus thing, and then they go back back into it. So Jason, I hope that was really helpful. I don't know why I thought this was a more recent. I don't know much about Jane's Addiction, but now I know a little more because I know that this song was released in 1988, and gosh, it doesn't sound like a 1988 song. Another band that was ahead of their time. Dave Navarro, right? Yeah, awesome. Anyways, thank you for that request, Jason. I sincerely hope that was helpful, and of course, I hope that was helpful to you. Thank you for being here, and I will see you next time with more stuff. Goodbye.